I know I just titled that last video very provocatively, very, the title is pretty in your face. And that was my intention. There was no theater behind that message. What I am doing is disclaiming that nobody's in any harm or whatnot. I am not planning on. Seriously, after all this, like, I'm not. I'm utilizing my sovereign platform within the full regulations of the law, even though certain institutions may not like my performance, which is something that we need to address, that I've been exploiting all this time. I have no intentions on hurting anybody, and I make videos wrapped up in my passion, and I try to, form the, and I know things can kind of be misconstrued. I can acknowledge that, and what I can show you all of is that just don't fuck with my heart, and we're good. That being said, well, I guess maybe I should explain that if I'm going through this disclaimer. And I didn't even catch Jack off that last little bit, but that's okay. I lost my train of thought, and now I've got a call coming through. So, do that. I guess that's a sign that I've been rambling on. What I meant by do not mess with my heart is I become even, that makes it personal. Things I can take personal attacks, and when I address them broad spectrum, because I see other people going through those things, I do not expect to be singled out. And this is the thing, is like, trying to perform a disclaimer because there's so many social justice warriors out there and being politically correct. What it comes down to is that I'm a fucking man. I'm willing to stand up for what it is that I believe in, because I have a right within the Constitution to allow me these freedoms, and no one is going to take those freedoms away from me. I will not be bound to censorship because I speak of a power that is greater than mine. What it comes down to is that I will not disrupt the other side. If I'm protected by the Constitution, then there's others that are protected by the Constitution as well. And I'm addressing those as simply as I can, and we should not infringe on each other's freedoms. If there is such cause for a disruption in our turbulent, such a disruption in our paths, then we shall talk about things appropriately. See, now I'm just getting onto I go from one extreme to another, and I'm like trying to straight to freaking being and I'm not trying to do that. But that's what, like, I'm just not a threat to anybody. Other than, like, I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm not trying to blow anybody up. I'm a pro wrestling fan. That's like how I've molded my character to in a lot of ways. And because that's what allowed me to have such freedom in my life. And it's what allowed allowed me to be equal among my friends. We share the same passion. And, I'm sorry if, like, some of my approaches to things are inappropriate or whatever else. I just can, assure everyone that cherry picking, well, I mean, it just, the next time, seriously, 4 times, I've been called a threat to colleges, but I haven't yet to have any criminal actions take place other than no trespassing. I've earned my gimmick. I really can't say anything else other than I've earned my gimmick. And through the last couple of weeks and everything I've gone to go through, I've earned my gimmick. I performed such a role in such a way, and it was just me being me. And it sold. Even if it is for this particular situation, what it does is legitimizes all my notes. So when there's a firestorm and all my shit burns down, maybe one should think, maybe, that it wasn't me. People are trying to silence me. But they can't. Oh, don't you want to see what the Revenant is like from the waist down, baby? Oh, come on, when you want to get deep on me. Catch me doing something wrong. And then maybe I have a fighting chance.